The Classic TV channel is your happy trails to golden oldies television from the 1940s through the formative years of the 1950s and 60s. Enjoy restored TV shows Mickey Rooney Show, Groucho Marx, Trouble with Father, Terry and the Pirates, One Step Beyond, Beverly Hillbillies, Bonanza, The Lucy Show, Dick Van Dyke, Annie Oakley, Ozzie and Harriet, The Howdy Doody Show, and many, many more. Binge your night away. So return with us now to those golden days of yesteryear.
Singer for Star Playhouse presents Dick Powell, Charles Boyer, David Niven, Frank Lovejoy. Brought to you by your neighborhood Singer Sewing Centers from coast to coast and the more than 32,000 members of the Singer organization who make, sell, and service Singer sewing machines for both industry and the home. Remember, Singer sells its products and services only through the Singer Sewing Centers, identified by the famous Red S trademark on the window.
Meet McGraw. Don't ask me what his first name is. I never did find out. Oh, not that we didn't get to be very good friends. I'd heard about him, a lot of things about him. That he was honest as the day is long, but then he always worked short days. That he was tough on the outside. Some called him a hood. Some put a robin in front of it. But if you wanted something done, something special, you just looked him up. He was usually available for a price. And I had the price.
You sent for me?
You're McGraw.
I'm McGraw.
How was the plane ride from Chicago?
Bumpy, and it was a bus ride.
I sent you a plane ticket.
I cashed it in. That way, if I don't like the proposition, I've made car fare and.
You're McGraw, all right.
And you, after I whistle, what do I call you?
Lila. Just Lila.
You mentioned that in your telegram. I might have taken the plane. Ah, too many calories.
I'm glad you came, McGraw.
Looks like it might be mutual.
Well, shall we go?
Where?
My place is cozier there.
That's a fast.
Oh, of course. Your retainer.
It's a lot.
You'll earn it. Unless, of course, you don't like the idea of working for me.
Well, that might be developed. It's what I might have to do for this that curls my eyebrows.
They say you do things for people. All kinds of things.
Anything short of murder and physical labor.
You'll like this job. It's easy.
Yeah.
All you have to do is stick with me. Stay close. Never leave my side.
Just a gigolo?
With muscles. I need a bodyguard.
Yeah, I imagine there are a lot of dames that like to see you dead. Okay. Who do we guard the body from?
My husband.
You want the court of human relations, not me. I don't look good in a triangle.
It's not that way at all. We're separated. He doesn't want me to divorce him. Has threatened to kill me if I do, and he will. I know that he will.
You really are afraid?
Please, McGraw, you've got to help me. There's no one I can turn to.
You said your place?
My car's outside.
Incidentally, what's the name of your ever-loving husband?
Louis. Louis Lamont.
Just send me my unemployment insurance.
Don't tell me you're afraid.
Of Louis Lamont with a torch in one hand and a gun in the other? Yeah.
They said you were tough. That you were afraid of nothing.
Did they also mention I like to stay alive?
Coffee. The name's Smith.
It's as good a name as any.
What might your name be?
Might be Smith, too.
Very common name, Smith. I've always had a lot of trouble with it. Even when I was pounding a beat. Never sounded like much. It wasn't until they put Lieutenant in front of it that it got any distinction. You know what I mean? Lieutenant Smith.
So you told me you're a cop.
Now, you can tell me something.
Like what?
Oh, like who you are, what you're doing in town.
I'm a tourist that came for the winter sports.
In August?
I like to be the first one. It's a weakness of mine.
Well, if you're doing any skating with Lila Lamont, watch out for the thin ice.
Thank you for your interest.
Any friend of Lila Lamont's is of interest to me.
I didn't say we were friends.
Oh, and McGraw.
Thought you didn't know my name.
It's on the register.
It's room 468, $7 a night. Anything else you'd like to know?
Now that you mention it, yes. You wouldn't be a new trigger man imported by Louis Lamont, would you?
Try me again. I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry, but I'm so confused. I thought she said the Royal Hotel, but she's not there.
What?
My sister, she said that if...
Oh, I think the hotel clerk can help you.
Clerk? Oh, I don't know much about hotels.
Come on, I'll take you over.
Oh, thank you. I've just got to find her. She'll be worried about me. She wrote me to meet her, but I left the letter on my dresser, and now I don't know which hotel. This is awfully nice of you to go to this trouble.
No trouble at all. No trouble at all. I just hope this is the hotel you want. Hey!
Oh, my purse, all
Wait,
my money.
somebody
Please
stop him!
Will you stop him?
Clerk!
What's going on here?
She's fainting. Get some water.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hurry, will you?
Yes, indeed. Here we are, sir.
Thank you. She's gone.
Oh, my goodness. What do you suppose could have happened? Do you think we ought to call the police?
You can get your merit badge later. When's the next bus to Chicago?
Oh, Chicago. Well, I think it's quite early in the morning. Let me see. Yes, here we are. 5:30.
Okay, I'll pay my bill now.
Certainly, sir. Just a moment. McGraw. Here we are. There you are, sir. I do hope the little old lady's going to be all right.
The helpless little old lady.
Why, what's the matter, sir?
My pocket's been picked.
Picked?
Picked. Robbed.
Something bothering you, McGraw?
No. Everything is great. A cop is in there, and I get my wallet lifted right in the middle of the lobby.
How'd it happen?
It was a setup. I brought her over to the counter. Her accomplice lifted the purse. She fainted. When I took her over to the chair, she must have lifted my wallet.
Did you see any of this?
Oh, no, sir. I didn't see a thing.
What'd she look like?
She's just an ordinary little old lady.
An ordinary little old lady. I thought you were from the big city.
That all you got to say?
Aren't you going to an awful lot of trouble just to beat a hotel bill?
I'll take my key.
Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Your key.
Close the door.
You took your time. I've been waiting for you.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You want your wallet back, don't you?
My wallet? What kind of a racket is this?
You're supposed to come with me.
Who says?
I says.
You got an impressive argument.
All right, then. We go.
Just a minute. Where?
You'll see.
What have I got to lose? I'm broke anyway.
The back way.
Good evening, sir. May I take your hat?
Not with your talent.
Why, thank you, sir. It's nice to know I've still got the touch.
Yes, you've got the touch.
Oh, I couldn't have done it all alone, sir. You were an awfully good subject, so trusting and kind.
Well, thank you, thank you. Now that we've exhausted the compliments, may I have my wallet?
Oh, well, I'd like to, sir, but it's out of my hands.
What's the play here? I haven't got a program. I can't follow this.
Bring him in here.
Well, this rounds out the crew of the Jolly Roger.
You'll get your wallet when you cooperate.
My wallet isn't worth anything. So used to being thin, I wouldn't know how to act with money.
You weren't very polite tonight. You turned the lady down. When a lady offers you a proposition, it's not polite to turn her down.
Lady? You mean Lila Lamont?
Don't make no cracks about Lila.
You know, I may be a little slow, but what's my wallet got to do with her?
Lila said she wanted you. We're gonna see she gets what she wants. You cooperate with her, or who knows, your wallet might turn up just any place. At a holdup, or maybe on a stiff in the morgue.
Shakedown.
No, insurance.
Well, the policy's lapsed. There's no more premiums. Now, do I get my wallet back, or do I knock your teeth in?
Freddie, what are you doing to McGraw?
If you wanted a date with me, you didn't have to go to all this trouble.
Give him his wallet back, Freddie.
I haven't got it.
Martha. I can imagine what you must be thinking about me.
Thinking quite a few things about you, baby.
Now go, all of you. You've caused me enough embarrassment. I don't know what to say.
Well, you might begin by explaining the cast of characters.
Martha's my maid. Gus drives the car.
Gus is the big one?
Yes.
The little one?
Freddie, he does odd jobs.
Yes, I should say he does. Do you get custody of the unholy three in the divorce?
You won't hold this against them, will you? They're devoted to me. Imagine Martha breaking her parole just to bring you to me.
Mean to tell me you didn't know anything about this pickpocket routine?
You don't think I'd force you to work for me if you didn't want to, do you? I've got some pride.
It's not all you've got, baby.
Would you like a drink?
Expecting someone?
I was going to have a drink with Freddie.
Not very particular who you drink with, are you?
No, I'm not, am I? It's very dry. You'll like it.
It's been sweetened.
As long as you're here, you might as well stay and make yourself comfortable.
Not too comfortable.
Just as you say.
You forgot to turn down the lights. I'd like to see where I'm going.
Yes, Gus, did you want something?
Well, no, Lila.
Go to your room. Go to bed.
I just want to be sure you're all right.
I'm fine. Good night, Gus.
You need a bodyguard.
I need a bodyguard with brains.
Interesting little group you have around you.
I like them. I like all the people around me.
I gotta go.
Why must you go?
I've got a bus to catch.
A man like you shouldn't be riding around on buses. A man like you should find a nice, comfortable spot and stay there.
For a girl that's afraid of her life, you're pretty relaxed.
Let's not talk about it. I don't want to bore you with my troubles.
Live, laugh, and be merry because tomorrow we die. Hmm?
You don't believe me, do you?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Don't go.
I'll send you a postcard.
I've got a postcard.
Yes, that's the trouble. You got a lot. I can't afford any of it.
Wait. If you must go, at least let me drive you.
All right.
go someplace for a nightcap.
Been to every place in town. What's left to see?
Stick around, McGraw.
I'm sorry. I got a bus schedule to meet. Husband Louis?
I told you wanted to kill me.
What's the shooting about?
Wow, Johnny come lately.
What are you doing in the alley?
I took a shortcut home.
I thought you'd gone to your room.
I didn't know that I needed a pass to go out. What do? Haunt that hotel?
Just thought I'd stick around. Didn't want you to walk out without paying your bill.
What a great cop you are. You're worrying about a 2-bit hotel bill and the girl's being shot at.
Girl? What girl?
Lila Lamont, right in that convertible.
All right, McGraw. Suppose you tell it to me straight. I know Lila Lamont sent for you. Why? What she wanted you?
She needed protection. What I've seen of some of the local police, I can understand why.
Protection from what?
Murder. Maybe you don't consider that important in this town.
All right, simmer down. Just give me the facts. Who did the shooting?
Her husband. Who else?
Louis Lamont?
Louis Lamont. Threatened to kill her to keep her from divorcing him. I know, I didn't believe it at first either. But those bullets were real.
You should have stuck to your original thought.
What?
If Louis Lamont's the one who fired those shots a few minutes ago, he must have used a telescopic sight.
What do you mean?
He's in jail.
In jail?
In Texas. El Paso. On an income tax evasion rap. He was trying to get out of the country, but the federal boys picked him up last night at the border.
She told me that he was...
Oh, the duplicity of the female of the species. You did say it was Lila Lamont they were shooting at. Keep your head clear, McGraw.
Look, Buster, if we're going to share this room, you might as well pay your share of the rent.
Get out of town.
Why?
Never mind why, just get out.
What a coincidence. I just decided to stay.
We don't need you.
But Lyla does.
I can take care of Lila. I took care of her before. She don't need you.
You didn't talk like that the last time you were here.
Get out of town.
You're the one that shot at me?
I don't shoot at nobody. I don't need a gun. I got these. A lot of guys found that out. They say you're gonna leave town right now.
I'm not ready, though.
I don't want you around Lila. You're just like the rest of them. You're no good for her. You're gonna leave her alone.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Landlord, send an ice bag up to my room.
Certainly, sir. Ice bag?
She's not here.
She will be.
Maybe you better come back some other time. Lila, Mrs. Lamont will be very angry.
Well, I'll try to keep her happy. Don't go. Let's you and I get acquainted.
I'm busy.
Yes, you've been real busy tonight, haven't you?
Oh, please.
I understand you're an alumnus of one of our better Bastilles. Parolee, isn't it?
Look, you got your wallet back. I didn't keep anything.
Who shot at me?
I don't know.
Well, I guess women prisoners get a lot of privileges.
Ah, please, Mr. McGraw, I didn't want to take your wallet, but Lila's been so good to me, I just had to do it for her. I've been going straight, honest I have. I don't know very much.
Why did Lila send for me?
I don't know.
Why would Louis Lamont want to kill his wife?
Louis? Why, he wouldn't want to kill Lila. He loved her. They were happy together until he came along.
Hey, who? Come on, Martha, you might as well tell me. I'm easier to talk to than the parole board. Till who came along?
Freddie.
Sound like you don't like him very much. Why? You work very well together.
Well, I wouldn't with him. I wouldn't wipe my shoes on him if it wasn't for Lila. He's no good. Why, he's always been after her. He'd have done anything to get her. But she wouldn't look at him. Now when I see them together, it makes me sick. After the way he double-crossed Louis.
Double-crossed?
Informed on him, went to the income tax people, told them Louis wasn't declaring all his income, gave them evidence.
What's that got to do with me?
Mr. McGraw, you're a nice man. Now you go away from here and stay away before something terrible happens.
Nice, wholesome bunch of people. Maybe you're right, Grandma.
Bye.
Night.
You missed him by a mile. I had him set up for you like a clay duck.
Why'd you let him kiss you?
What did you expect me to do? I had to keep him interested. What's the matter with you anyway?
I don't know. The more I think about it...
Oh, so that's it. That's why you missed him. You're afraid.
What if something goes wrong?
What can go wrong? It's Louis's gun, isn't it? I told you how Louis was when he was here this morning. He was wild. He threatened to kill the man I left him for. You don't want him to find out it's you, do you? I've been seen all over town with McGraw tonight. I've set him up for it. All you have to do is shoot him, and Louis takes the rap for it. There isn't any danger to you. They can't tie you into it.
Yeah, I know, but...
Of course. If you're not man enough.
I didn't say I wouldn't do it. Oh, Lila. I'd do anything for you. You know that.
Love you, Freddie. When this is over, you and I'll be together. But we've got to work and work fast, darling. Now, you've got Louis's gun. I'll get McGraw back here. I'll call him. He'll come.
I got your message.
McGraw.
What happened to you, baby? I thought we had a date for tonight.
All right, sucker.
I'm sorry this happened, McGraw. In an odd way, I was becoming attached to you.
I was kind of getting attached to you, too.
Get away from him, Lila.
It's a nice little scheme. Kill me with Louis's gun, wipe the prints off. Louis gets the chair, and you get the spoils.
You listen good.
You call me a sucker, amigo. You're the prize patsy.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'll give it to you in a capsule so it won't taste so bad. You kill me, and you'll fry for it, because Louis's got an ironclad alibi for tonight.
What does he mean by that, Lila?
Don't pay any attention to him. He's just stalling for time,
It
Freddie.
means she lied to you, Freddie. She couldn't possibly have seen him this morning because since last night, Louis has been in jail in Texas.
Jail?
Where did you think he was, sir? Waiting for you safely across the border as per plan?
Shoot him, Freddie. Kill him.
You told me you saw Louis this morning.
Kill him. Shoot him.
Dig your own grave. They're getting even with you for ratting to the Treasury Department. She doesn't love you, Freddie. She loves Louis. Ask her.
Why should I double-cross you, Freddie? I left Louis for you, didn't I? I love you, Freddie. You know that. I love you.
Ask her about Gus.
Gus? What about Gus?
Gus is in love with her. Didn't you know that?
Gus, that blob. I wouldn't wipe my feet on him. He's of use to me. You know that, Freddie.
Who are you kidding, McGraw? Lila wouldn't go for that muscle-bound dummy. Gus?
She loves me. Me.
Keep away from me, Gus. I don't want to shoot you.
She loves me. She loves me.
No, Gus.
It's a nice little package. One man dead and the other one trussed up for the gas chamber.
I wouldn't really have let him kill you, McGraw.
Sure.
Just like you wouldn't kill me.
Nah.
You and I, we get along. Why don't we go away somewhere? Just you and me.
I like an old-fashioned girl.
I can't blame this on me. Had nothing to do with it. Freddie killed Gus. There's nothing they can do. Nothing.
Ever hear of an accessory?
What?
Get me the police.
You stinker!
Now, don't you get clever and use that bus ticket.
Let me leave town? Not till somebody pays for this hat.
Yeah, I met McGraw all right. He was just a name to me in the beginning. A guy. Mr. X. A plan that didn't come off. I had it all figured out. But one thing I didn't figure on. McGraw. He rubs off on you. Don't forget McGraw.
Star Playhouse presents Dick Powell, Charles Boyer, David Niven, Frank Lovejoy.
Don't ask me what his first name is. Don't ask me where he comes from. Don't ask me what he does. He's just McGraw. Some say he did a little time once. Some say no. There's larceny in McGraw. But if you interest him in an angle, look out for his ethics. The object of McGraw's interest, in the ring that is, was pretty boy Mendero, who was finishing off the final touches at McHenry's gym in Midtown for his bout with the leading contender. Pretty boy appealed to the girls, and the feeling was mutual. Pretty boy was quite an investment. McGraw was called in to protect the investment. Me? I'm Sandra Starr. Just an innocent bystander.
You, McGraw? I'm Dick Kelsey.
I got your message.
What do you think of the pretty boy?
He's very fancy.
A real contender.
Oh, please.
Well, he's ranked number 3, isn't he? 40 wins, 30 KOs. And look at the Dows. They're dizzy about him.
Yeah. But can he fight?
Hey, pretty boy. Go a little. How do you like that? Even with a headgear, he'll fill it for a month.
Very impressive.
What's the matter? Are you anti-boxing?
I'm lukewarm at best.
You know you're looking at the next welter champ?
Okay, I'll buy it. What's the problem?
Dolls. Pretty boy doesn't care about anything in this world except dolls. Not money, not anything. Just bright lights, dancing, and dolls. Even my doll. Come on, let's talk in the office.
Say, Vic.
This is Max Zachary McGraw.
Max? Hi.
He's Pretty Boy's manager.
Well, I thought...
On the record, he's the kid's manager.
Say, Vic, I think Pretty Boy's working too hard. I think he should...
Don't bore me with details. Just tell me he's ready.
Oh, he's ready, all right.
He better be. Okay, beat it. Here's yours.
No.
What do you mean, no?
What's the matter? Didn't you ever hear the word before?
Yeah, I heard it, but I don't like it.
I don't know what it is you want me to do. Whatever it is, I want twice that amount.
Okay, but I haven't got it on me. I'll give it to you later. Now, like I told you, Pretty Boy is girl happy. He vibrates if there's even one in the neighborhood. But he can't goof off between here and Friday night. He's trained down mean, and I want him to stay that way.
I stay with him every minute until he climbs into the ring, right?
In bed by 10 and keep him out of nightclubs.
Sounds simple.
You don't know Pretty Boy. He wants the doll bad enough. He's liable to slug his way out.
It's charming. How do I start?
You already have. Come on. All right. No girls allowed in the dressing room. Come on, girls, break it up. Pretty Boy's on ice.
I see what you mean.
Sandra Starr McGraw.
I've heard about you.
I've heard about you.
Pretty Boy, meet your bodyguard.
Who needs him?
And how do you do?
Take off.
See you around, McGraw.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Who needs that creep to watch over me?
You need what I say you need. You louse up this bout, and I'll have a couple of my boys catch you in the alley and break both your arms.
You don't frighten me, Vic.
Pretty Boy, we might as well make the best of it. I don't like me being around any more than you do.
Okay. Okay, we'll make the best of it. I gotta take a shower.
He thinks he's gonna make a deal with you.
I know.
Is he?
No. I take your money, I play your rules.
That's what I heard about you.
You heard good.
Oh, meet Sam Grogan. He's promoting the match.
This the fella? He don't look so tough.
They tell me he's tough enough.
You gotta deliver Pretty Boy, understand?
He'll be there.
We expect $250,000 gate.
He don't want to lose any money, I know. Now, who gets into Pretty Boy's room?
Now, let's see.
I'll tell him, Grogan. You just sell tickets.
Anything you say, Vic.
No one gets in except me and Grogan.
And Max.
Oh, yeah, Max Zachary. Me, Grogan, and Max.
Okay. It's quite a parlay. And Darrow, why don't you sit down and relax? We're 20 stories high. There's no fire escape. I've locked the door and I've swallowed the key. Why don't you sit down and read?
Read?
I'm sorry. Play checkers?
Oh, that's kid stuff.
You play chess?
What's that?
Just some more kid stuff. And Darrow, this is your big chance. Don't you understand that? This is your chance to be somebody and to achieve something.
Like what?
Like what? Like fame? Like glory? You're a fighter. Certainly you must want to be champion. You're only one step away from it.
Okay, McGraw, I get the pitch. How much is Kelsey paying you?
You don't get the pitch at all. And it's none of your business.
I just wanted to know.
Okay, if you really want to know. I get a couple of thousand. Half I've got, half I'm going to get.
Well, we're in business, man. You collect a couple of thousand from Vic, plus a couple of hundred more from me. Come on.
Look, buddy, I don't play it this way. Now, why don't you just sit down and relax?
Oh, now, come on, McGraw. We got the whole night before us. Look, let me call up a couple of girls and do the town, huh? I might even be able to get one for you.
Are girls the only thing in the world mean anything to you?
Yeah. Yeah. What else is there?
Well, for one thing, there's money.
Can't dance with money, man.
How come you never got married?
I tried that. She didn't want me to see anybody but her.
Oh, real demanding type, huh?
Yeah. She wanted me to spend all of my time with her. Now, can you imagine that? She even got sore if I try to date another girl.
Guy can't put up with that for long. The door's locked. You're locked in for the night. Might as well sit down.
Have you got a gun or something? Is that how you're going to keep me in here?
No, I haven't got a gun.
No gun? Well, it's going to be pretty simple at that. I'm going to walk right out of here. Or else...
Or else what?
Else I'm going to whack you to sleep,
Let's
man.
start.
Why not?
He doesn't like it downstairs.
Who does?
You know something, Mandero? You got a glass belly.
I didn't expect it. How much you weigh?
168.
Well, you outweigh me. We're not even in the same division.
Okay, then let's not fight. Maybe you'd like a soda or something. Shall I call a bellboy?
Always a bellboy. How come they never have any bell girls?
Part of the conspiracy. Hello?
Where are you, pretty boy? I'm all dressed and waiting to go out.
It's going to be kind of a long wait.
Say, who is this?
This is the keeper of your flame, old McGraw.
Oh. Well, can't pretty boy come out and play?
Oh, pretty boy's going Betty by.
Is Sandra going to be all by her lonesome?
My guess would be no.
Who is it, McGraw?
Good night, dear.
Don't hang up, please.
What is it?
Who is it, Sandra? Wow. I'm gonna get out of here.
Bye, dear.
Well, I gotta try it once more.
Let's not.
Let's.
How you ever won 40 fights in a row, I'll never know. I want to sleep on the couch. See you in the morning. If that's a dame, go away. All right. All right. All right. Oh, Mac.
It cost me $1 a pill to sleep like that.
You got a bad conscience, Max.
And a bad ulcer. Is Pretty Boy up yet?
No, he's asleep in his room.
He never busted out, huh? Kelsey picked a pretty good man.
Well, he's got a pretty good gold mine to protect.
Kelsey's gold mine. I could laugh.
Oh? Could be you don't like Kelsey?
How gently put. A respectable man hasn't got a chance. It's the law of the gun. They stalk you like you're in a jungle.
Uh-huh. It was you and Pretty Boy until Kelsey shouldered you out, huh?
Everything was going along fine. Pretty Boy I found in a sewer. I fed him, clothed him, and taught him how to fight. Next thing I know, I got only 10%. And Mandero belongs to somebody else.
Ooh.
Forget I said anything.
Give me room service, please.
You'll forget I said anything, huh? You won't tell Kelsey.
What's the matter? You afraid you might get yourself a little bit killed?
In a twinkle. Boom. Goodbye, Max Zachary.
Yeah, that's right, operator. Room service.
You wake him or I wake him?
Now, go ahead. You do it. Room service, this is 2014. Will you send up a couple of pots of coffee?
Hey, Pretty Boy. Hey, Pretty boy. Hey, McGraw.
What?
Pretty boy's gone.
Gone? I see. He walked down this ledge and used the stairwell window. Looks like a human fly. He can't resist the call of a spider.
A dame, huh?
A dame, huh, is right, and a dame, huh, goes by the name of Sandra.
Hey, if Kelsey finds him with Sandra, it's murder. Murder!
Why do you think I'm on my way? Where does this girl live?
Beckman Heights duplex, the Santa Clara Arms. I'll go with you.
No, you stay here and take care of that waiter. I don't want all that coffee to go to waste.
My dreams are getting better all the time.
Good morning.
Just like that, huh? No explanations, no nothing?
I picked your lock.
So you picked my lock. Lucky me.
Where's Pretty Boy?
You picked the wrong lock.
You haven't seen him?
Search the closets if you want.
I'll take your word for it.
You seem at home anywhere.
I'm worried about Pretty Boy.
Who cares about Pretty Boy?
You cared enough to call him up last night.
That was last night. I woke up with a whole new set of ideas.
I know you're stuck on that kid.
I'm frank to say fighters get me.
Athletic heart, that's your problem. Even though you're Vic Kelsey's girl?
Even though.
What would you do if you found out?
Well, I'll recover. I got hospitalization.
You seem to worry very much, do you?
I never try to worry. Are you going or staying?
What would I stay for?
Breakfast. Oh, say, McGraw. You ever been a fighter?
Just the amateurs.
Oh, well, that doesn't make any difference.
Good girl.
Fine bodyguard you turned out to be. Where's Pretty Boy? He was due at 9 o'clock this morning for a medical.
What?
A medical examination with Doc Brandoff. It's required by law a few days before the fight.
I thought it was a day before.
That's just for the newspapers.
All right, so it's been postponed a day.
Postponed? You realize I have $250,000 riding on this gate? Tickets, rentals, advertising, payrolls, everything goes off like clockwork. And if he doesn't show up to meet the medical requirements, the whole thing goes down the drain. Now you rush right out of here and get Mendero down to my office. Do you hear?
Barely.
Fine bodyguard you turned out to be. Where's Pretty Boy?
He just said that.
Do you know how much we got invested?
To the penny. There's nothing the matter with Mendero. He's out holding hands someplace.
All this time?
Well, you can't tell about some guys.
I'll get it. Hello? What? Who? Max Zachary isn't here. This is Vic Kelsey. Tell me. What? Yeah. I heard what you said, but I just can't. McGraw, take this call. I don't believe what I heard. I don't want to believe it.
Something about Pretty Boy?
Some joker's on that phone trying to say that Pretty Boy Mendero is dead.
Dead? What do you mean dead? What are you talking about?
Shh.
Where? Thank you. They found him about 8 o'clock this morning. He was killed by a hit-and-run driver on Palmer Avenue.
Killed? I'm out of fortune.
You're out of fortune. What about me? I'm out a couple of fortunes. One that I won't get back and one that I already put out.
A few kind words will now be said for the deceased. Either one of you feel up to having a last look at this kid, somebody's got to identify him.
Not me. I'm no good at that sort of thing.
I'll do it. We don't need you anymore. It's probably all your fault that it happened. If you'd have listened to me and watched them close, like I said, maybe it... what's the use? Pay him off, Vic.
What do you mean, pay him off? Send good money after bad? There ain't gonna be any fight?
Well, then I'll pay him off. I don't like any loose ends left laying around. Here. We'll send somebody. Get out.
Death was instantaneous, Mr. McGraw.
No clue as to the hit-and-run driver?
None as far as I know, but then that's not my department. Evidently, there were no early morning witnesses to the accident.
Yeah. That is, if it was an accident.
You don't think it was? But death with a motor vehicle, sure.
Doc, I know there are slicker methods, but a gun, a knife, and a club are pretty conspicuous instruments if you want to make something look like an accident.
Well, then that's why you called me and requested an autopsy.
Yeah, he had greedy friends. There was nothing unusual at all?
It's a bit baffling. There were fatal injuries sustained in the accident. But beyond that, I would say that Mondero was not a well man.
Pretty boy Mondero was a trained athlete. He was in superb physical condition.
Outwardly, yes. But I found cardiovascular damage.
You mean that condition is independent of the injuries that killed him? Punishment in the ring, perhaps?
Could be. I'd even hazard a guess that while Mondero was alive, he was subject to blackouts and fainting spells.
Well, you did a pretty thorough autopsy.
Things were a little slow around here this morning. I like to keep my hand in.
Well, thank you, Doc. Pretty boy Mondero's heart condition might never have become public information. He might have been buried and nobody'd have been the wiser.
I don't get your drift, Mr. McGraw.
I'm not too sure I do either. I got a lot of questions, need some more answers. Thanks very much, Doc.
You know, come to think of it, there were a couple of times when I thought there was something real wrong with Pretty Boy.
Would he have blackouts?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, how far would you go?
Well, we'd be smooching. You know, kissing.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, he'd get dizzy.
What's wrong with that?
No, I mean, he'd really spin around like someone was rocking the floor underneath him. Then he'd take a pill.
Pill? What kind of a pill?
Oh, I don't know. He had a little silver box he carried with him.
Told anybody else about this?
Are you kidding?
Thanks, Ed. Now, I want some answers from you, and I'm leveling.
Ask.
This kid's death is a loss to you. You had 10% of a contender, maybe a champion.
10% I won't miss. Pretty boy, I will. He was my friend. We stood side by side. We came up the hard way.
I know you can't profit by this kid's murder.
Pretty boys. Did you say murder?
That's what I said.
A hit-and-run driver on purpose.
Now, what about Vic Kelsey?
You out of your mind or something? Sure, Vic's tough, but he wouldn't bump him off on the eve of the big fight.
Is there any conceivable way that Kelsey could turn this loss into a profit?
How? It's all over, period.
What about Grogan?
Grogan? This is the biggest thing he's ever had. It's a sellout. Even if you were a relative, you couldn't buy a ticket.
Nobody's guilty, but somebody's dead. Thanks, Max. Sorry about the kid.
What's all this loose talk about Pretty Boy being murdered? And why did you set the cops to having our cars impounded?
Because one of those cars deliberately ran Pretty Boy down. Cops are going to be here in a couple of minutes. Anybody want to run?
We'll sue you for this.
I'll do better than that. I'm telling you to get off it, McGraw, and that's an order.
Backed up by what?
A gun.
I see. In other words, you don't want me to prove that Pretty Boy was murdered, is that it? Because I got a hunch you're the one that figured it out, Kelsey.
I'm warning you, McGraw.
He doesn't warn.
All right. You had the cars impounded. Which car ran Pretty Boy down?
It was yours, Sandra. But there was a catch to it. Somebody else's fingerprints were all over the steering wheel. Somebody borrowed your car, deliberately ran over Mendero, and then put it back. No. Him.
You're crazy. You're out of your mind. I'm a loser, a big loser like everybody else.
That's the way you wanted it to look. But the return of the advance and the advertising, the rent and everything else is only a drop in the bucket compared to the insurance you're going to get because this fight went bluey.
So?
If the news about his bum heart had gotten out, your policy wasn't worth a nickel. So you bumped him off the day of the examination because that policy was predicated on Pretty Boy being in A1 condition.
What'll we do?
You don't have to do anything. Police have got a whole schedule worked out for you. You can take this. I don't need that kind of money.
Well, there goes McGraw. He was just around long enough to do a job. Wasn't the job he'd been hired for. He never did deliver Pretty Boy. And he could have made himself quite a packet by forgetting the whole thing. You take a chance when you hire McGraw. He has a mean streak of honesty in him.